from the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup, from Kellogg's Zaire Soccer Complex. It's a Calgary NSD Saints in the girls under 16 versus the San Juan Spirits in the girls under 16. You've got the San Juan Spirits. They are going to be going from right to left on your screen, and from left to right is Calgary Saints. Let's get the lineup for the Calgary Saints. Number 2 will be Joanna Wilson. Number 4 is Brianna Keel. Number 5 is Rachel Sank. Number 7 is Brianna McCreary. Number 8 is Tessa Meadows. Number 9 is Leanne Verhoff. Number 10 is Daniela Castro. Number 11 is Cassie Huff. Number 12 is Olivia Petrus. Number 13 is Emma Gibney. Number 14 is Caitlin Speck. Number 16 is Amber Corner. Number 17 is Kelsey Neal. 18 is Kathleen McLean. Number 19 is Brianna Kurtz. 21 is Lindsay Drozdiak. And the team manager is going to be Marie Corner. The head coach is Troy Flannery. And a keeper for Calgary is Shania Longmuir. And for the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy, they are head coached by Joe Collar. At keeper will be Michaela Milesi. Number 2, it will be Jennifer Diesel. Number 3 is Karina Rodageb. Number 4 is Candace Hatfield. Number 6 is Krista Azumi. Number 8 is Tia Rowley. Number 10 is Emily Markham. 12 is Ashley Markham. 14 is Olivia Simpson. 15 is Mariah Nelson. 18 is Janelle Richards. 19 is Alexis Wallace. 20 is Sonia Correa. 21 is Nikki Lopes. And 28 is Danny Bragg. Now that ball is out of play. Calgary will throw it in from their own defensive half. 0-0 is your score here in the first half of action. Just a couple of minutes gone so far unofficially on our clock. And the Spirits of San Juan trying to make a move there. And they were dispossessed of the soccer ball, but a foul was called. And here's Danny Bragg. Danny Bragg passed down the central there of the 18-yard box, but no problem for Longmuir. And Shania is able to push it up towards midfield, but winning it now, and you picture there was Lopes. Lopes' pass was intercepted. Now she tries to chase down a player there into space, and it goes across midfield onto the foot of Emily Markham. Markham has a teammate to touch it there. Another touch by Jennifer Dessel. And now onto it is Richards. Richards with it. Richards weaving her way out and then pushing that ball towards the back line, and nobody able to run onto it for the Spirits 94 Academy, the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team. SJS 94. So SJS 94 now. Onto it with Sonia Correa. It gives it to her teammate, who pushes it up forward and in the attacking third. And it was a foul right there in the space. Going down was Jennifer Dessel. And it is now going to be a free kick. And the center ref kind of warning the defender of the Saints. You have to watch that kind of play. The header into the 18-yard box, up in the air, and Longmuir is able to make the save. Longmuir a couple of steps off her line, able to make the save and push it upfield. in a 0-0 match. About 5 minutes gone so far here in the first half. Played 30-minute halves in this girls under 16 match at the Las Vegas Mayor's Cup 2010. And chasing after it there you see is Wilson. Joanna Wilson chasing it down, and it is knocked off of the foot, actually of Wilson, and it'll be a throw-in. Intercept there by Joanna Wilson, pushing that ball toward the back line, the in line, the goal line, and that ball is knocked out of play as the SJS 94 Academy able to protect into space, and it'll be a throw-in. And Calgary NSD Saints now pushing that ball along the near side. It goes out of play. That pass was headed for Wilson. Wilson did not get to it, and it is going to be a giveaway to the SJS 94 Academy. And they throw it in off of Wilson. And running onto it is Keel. Brianna Keel. And Keel looking for a teammate in the space. She was trying to give it to Drozdiak, but she never got it. And let's see, is it going to be a throw-in for Calgary NSD Saints? Yes, it is. And they're going to throw it in right at about midfield. Looking on the near side, Joanna Wilson ran by it, and in the space they're trying to keep it in was Kelsey Neal. She did a fine job of that, and then trying to follow it up was Wilson, but that ball is intercepted and sent across midfield, and we are still in a 0-0 match. The San Juan Spirits 94 Academy throwing it in and sending that ball towards the attacking 18-yard box. Just outside the box, a shot, and Longmuir able to make the save. And that ball pushed out to the wide now. On it is still the SGS 94 Academy now. A service to the center circle. They couldn't win it. It's pushed out of the 18-yard box, but Keel pushes that ball toward the attacking third on the wide. And that ball goes out of play. Throw in now as that ball goes over to Correa. Correa was trying to get to it, could not. She has Bragg now send a pass, and that ball had too much pace on it, and the long ball not being able to be played. So Shania Longmuir, the keeper, gets it back into play for a goal kick. As you see the sun setting in the west, and nice backdrop of the mountains here. Kellogg-Zaire Complex. And that ball now. They have a number of fields in a stair-step approach to this Kellogg-Zaire, but not all of them are artificial turf. Some of the fields are natural grass, but most of them are artificial surface.
Pressure in the middle.
And off the 50-50 ball, winning it is Correa. Correa sending it over to Dessel. Dessel fell down, but no center ref call that time. Keel, and that ball goes out of play. Not happy with the call is Joe Kohler. Going to be a throw-in. Calgary NSD Saints in their own half of the field, trying to get across midfield. We're not able to do it. Now they have another strike at it and push it all the way down toward the attacking third. Chasing it down there was Kelsey Neal, and that ball pushed all the way back upfield by SJS 94 Academy. However, they got to retreat back now. Markham retreating back to try to get to it, as a lot of pressure by Joanna Wilson was applied that time. And it's going to be a knockout by Wilson and a throw-in. The SJS 94 Academy team in their own half, their own defensive third now. Trying to win it that time was Correa, and she did, pushing it out toward the central. And that ball now, we have a handball, and it's going to be a free kick. Free kick now for Calgary NSD Saints. So Calgary NSD Saints get ready to get a free kick going here. And let's see what they can do with this set piece try. That ball heads into the 18-yard box. At the top of the box, they do get a strike, and they push it wide, but could not get a subsequent strike of the soccer ball, and they give up an opportunity. Anytime you have a set piece try, you give up an opportunity in the world of soccer. And so it is now pushed up field. And that ball heads all the way down, and just at the last moment, the Calgary NSD Saints able to make this save as the keeper was beat that time. Longmire was beat, and the coverage was great by the defenders getting back in time. You got to be able to overlap sometimes and cover in the space, support. The defensive support was what they needed that time in the 18-yard box. Got a collision there. There's a shot by Lopes was blocked, Nikki Lopes. And now they're still trying to control the soccer ball, and they do have it now to Markham. Markham's pass toward the central, trying to run after it is Mariah Nelson. Nelson didn't get to it. But running there in your picture there was Correa, but Correa finally gets it over her teammate, and she just takes a shot. And Alexis Wallace taking the shot. And from long distance, not really connecting, just taking a shot. 0-0, your score, with about 15 minutes gone so far, so halfway through the first half of action. Here is a shot, and that one was probably better served as a pass, but not able to get to the connecting end of that one, as that one's a little bit too high. But the biggest thing in soccer, if you keep getting chances in a defensive half and in the 18-yard box, you have the best chance of winning the soccer match. Here's another try, and that one's going to go awry of the near post. But again, Alexis Wallace, I believe, took that shot. And they continue. The SJS Spirits, 94. And that ball now, as it's after the goal kick, running on to it is Wallace. And now she has a teammate there in the space. That was Nelson, but they're able to win that soccer ball defensively. Is Calgary Saints, NSD Saints, and win it out and push it up to midfield. However, there is Correa. Correa tried to thread the needle with a through ball and just couldn't quite get to the soccer ball. It was her teammate on the play, and that ball on a long ball all the way down, and the keeper coming out. Michaela Malassi, and making the save with her foot, basically, and driving that ball upfield. And now in their own half and pushing it across midfield. Pass that time by Dessel. Dessel's pass intercepted, going back the other way, however, getting good support by Bragg. Bragg's pass, but an offsides called on the play. She thought she had Alexis Wallace on sides on that play, but it didn't work out that way. Not, says the center ref. 17 minutes gone so far in this match. And now there's going to be a free kick. That ball across midfield. And from the wide side, that ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in. Throw-in for Calgary NSD Saints. 0-0 is your score here in the first half. We got about 19 minutes gone so far unofficially here in the first half. Hope you're enjoying all the action in this bracket play match. Couple of players coming in now. Number 9 is in. Leanne Verhoff is in. And the other player, I believe, was number 18, Kathleen McLean. Kathleen McLean into the contest also for Calgary NSD Saints. That ball goes out of play now. In the 0-0 match, it'll be a throw-in. Amber Corner is going to throw it in. She throws it in towards Verhoff. And Verhoff did not get to it, and retreating back, and this is going to be a race, and making a save is Longmuir.
Keep working, Smith.
The deep back defender and that striker racing right at Longmuir, and Longmuir is able to make the save as the striker able to get a shot off on the play. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick in the match. Head coach over there, Troy Flannery, not too happy with the call. It's going to be a free kick now. Taking it is Bragg. Bragg taking that shot or pass directly down to central. It caroms backwards. And now with it is Markham. Markham dispossessed of the soccer ball in his space. Two players colliding there for SJS 94 Academy, and it goes across midfield. But support in the defensive half pushes it across midfield. Now here's Dessel on the near side. Knocked out of play that time. And so it's a throw-in by Dessel into the corner, looking for Lopes. Dessel on it now. Jennifer still trying to maintain control, and that ball is knocked out of play. Off the foot of Jennifer. Dessel. And that ball thrown back in. Bragg a touch. Now toward the central. Hatfield, Candace Hatfield. It caroms over toward the near side for Bragg. Bragg looking for Dessel, and Dessel wasn't there. It'll be a throw-in now as Calgary NSD Saints and the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy are in a 0-0 tie. Cross midfield. About 23 minutes gone. Oh, maybe about 6 or 7 minutes left to play as Longmuir in the first half able to sweep it away. With that striker coming at her. Trying to redirect that ball in the back of the net. Back they go on a counterattack, does Calgary NSD Saints. And you saw there as Daniela Castro. And now to the wide there, you see Corner trying to get it to her teammate, and that ball is dispossessed now and back the other way. With Sonia Correa, and that ball is dispossessed there at about midfield and sent all the way back in their defensive third. On the wide side, trying to defend the flank there is SJS 94. And now that ball across midfield as Calgary NSD, the Saints, trying to make a play at midfield. But however, the San Juan Spirits have the soccer ball. With it is Dessel. Dessel pushing the defender, pushing her all the way back in her own defensive third and back to her toward the end line, the goal line back there. Going to be substitutions coming in for the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team is number 12, and that's going to be Ashley Markham, and number 6, Krista Ozumi. Into the 18-yard box for the San Juan Spirits, and they're going to get a corner kick. So it's going to be a corner kick now. In a 0-0 match, down to the last few minutes of the first half. And this one, and the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team. As you see there, Nikki Lopes with it. Teeing it up and a set piece try here. Lopes now. And it ends up outside of the 18-yard box. And that ball now retreating back all the way there is Tia Rowley. And now on the flank there as they push it in, getting to it is Hatfield, pushing it back upfield. Candace Hatfield, nobody to run onto it. So you see there Calgary and SD Saints now on a soccer ball. And you got a chase now. 2 players going after it, as you see Janelle Richards, and it goes onto the foot, off the foot of Richards, and Brianna Keel will throw it in. Keel on the near side. Keel, and there's a 50-50 ball and no collision, but no call. Sonia Correa, incidental contact. Correa pushing it back. Rodegeb. And Rodegeb trying to make a play there, and it goes out of play on the far side touchline, and it'll be a throw in. 0-0 your score. Not too much time left here in the first half. Neither team really getting a good quality shot. There was one chance, though, by San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team that nearly could have resulted in a goal. But that's about the closest it's been for either team, putting one in the back of the net. Now here's a long try, but that one is going to go awry of the 6-yard box. No problem there for Shania Longmuir, and she'll bring it back in for a goal kick. In this bracket play match here at the Kellogg Zaire Sports Complex, as sun is setting even more in the west. And now out on top of the box there was Alexis Wallace. But not a play to be made, as winning it is Calgary NSD Saints and pushing it back up the field. Daniela Castro. And out to the wide trying to get a run. As you see there is Kelsey Neal and that ball goes out of play. Going to be a throw-in now for Calgary NSD Saints, trying to get something in the back of the net as they are knotted up in a 0-0 tie with the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy. Pushed up field. They want to reduce the size of the field a little bit. Does the Saints. And they push it across midfield. On the near side, keeping it in. Nice job done that time by Leanne Verhoff. Winning it. San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team pushing it across midfield now. And a couple of bounces. And coming up there was Candace Hatfield bringing it across midfield. However, there's a player to space to try to get a long ball for Castro, but it winds on the foot of Neal. Neal trying to give it back to Castro, didn't get it there. And that ball pushed upfield, trying to handle it. There was Ozumi. She couldn't do it, so now going to give way to Calgary NSD Saints. They throw it in to the wide side, trying to protect. And jumping over a player is Correa there in the space. And trying to get another player to win that soccer ball. And there's going to be a call, and that call is going to go against the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team. And it's going to be a free kick. Here in the waning moments of the first half, Calgary NSD Saints trying to see if they can put one in the back of the net on a set piece. And it is deflected up in the air. Can they still win it and maintain possession in the attacking third? As Castro's on it now, trying to push it out to the wide, but not being able to get to it was Neal. And there comes Krista Ozumi pushing it upfield. And a ball is knocked out of play, trying to protect on a counterattack on the Y. Center ref says, come on in. For the San Juan Spirits 94 team, Academy team, and they get a fresh player, and that's number 2, Dessel, back into the contest. And Rodegeb, and she's into the contest. Karina, and the throw in. The strike. Couple of strikes there, but winning it, Calgary NSD Saints, and they still have it in the central, trying to maintain possession, but they give it away over to Correa. Correa on the run into the 18-yard box. Got Richards there, gonna take a shot as she was twisted around, and that ball turned out to be better served as a pass, but nobody able to run onto it. Ozumi was in the area, but Krista couldn't get to the soccer ball. Too much pace on it, and it'll be a goal kick for Calgary NSD Saints in a 0-0 match. From their own 6-yard box, pushing it upfield, Correa. Correa and company on a soccer ball. Now here's Richards trying to get a service going. Outside the 18-yard box, they still are on it. Markham. And that ball is knocked out of play. Ashley Markham on an overlapping run. Trying to make something happen here for the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team in the waning moments of the first half. They throw it in. That ball is knocked out of play. Good support on the flanks that time defensively for Calgary NSD Saints. And it'll be a throw-in. Dessel throws it back towards Bragg. Bragg want to switch it to the central. Got a player, Ozumi, but Ozumi couldn't maintain possession. So now on a counterattack, they go up the field down to central, but they have 2 players converging on it, and they will get it out of danger, routing it toward the near side. Try to get somebody to run onto it on the near side, but running into it was Keel. Keel's service into the central, but nobody able to get it. But now they have a player there, and that is McLean, but dispossessed and pushed up the center circle for Calgary NSD. They win it into space, and on the near side, off a touch by Wilson, but dispossessed and pushed back up the field, touched by Rodegeb. And that's the end of the first half of action with the score 0-0, as both teams not able to put it in the back of the net. And Coach Joe Kohler out there talking to the center ref. He's not happy. But that's the end of the first half. Both teams will be talking to their players, and then we'll be back with the second half of action in this bracket play game from Kellogg's Air Sports Complex.
You got seated, downstairs you got elbows, you got no width over there. Okay? Outside, sprint back, sprint up. That's it. Okay? That's in the middle. So where are we going to find the pockets? Where are we going to find the lanes? Center channel to outside. Not getting caught flat. Okay? Both are doing a great job of passing the ball and back to the other one.
Calgary NSD Saints and the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team. They are 0-0 in the first half. And in the second half of action, you will see the San Juan Spirits go from left to right on your picture screen, and the Calgary NSD Saints going from right to left. And head coach Troy Flannery and Joe Kohler have not seen any goals produced by their teams, and they want to see something happen here in the second half towards an opportunity to win this bracket play match. Here's a service into the 18-yard box, pushed out the central of the box and upfield now. And the Saints now trying to push it upfield, and it gets knocked out of play. Knocked out of play. And it's a throw-in now by the Saints, knocked out again by Candace Hatfield. And it'll be a throw-in to gain some real estate. Do the Saints. Amber Corner getting it in, and a touch there by Caitlin Speck. And it goes out of play. Knocked out by the deep back line of the Spirits. SJS Spirits 94 Academy now trying to defend in their own deep third as a throw-in by the Calgary NSD Saints. SJSC now trying to defend on the wide, and that ball goes past the goal line as they didn't really get the kind of shot they would have liked. So SJSC, Joe Kohler's bunch getting that ball off the goal kick. The keeper, Michaela Milesi for the SJSC, and Calgary NSD Saints, the keeper, Shania Longmuir. The throw-in from the far side as the lights beginning to take more and more of effect as the sun has done some serious setting here in the west. And the throw-in. Got a player on the wide there, and that quick touch by Dessel. Dessel getting it to a teammate, pushing it toward the central, but a push-off whistle by the center ref, and now it is going to be a free kick. So taking it, Danny Bragg in a central there. Bragg got some pretty good touches in the first half. And Bragg sending that one down to Central. Cassie Huff was knocked it down and still on it, though, as in the Central. And winning it there was Correa. Correa's pass just a little bit too high and is knocked away. But they're still on a soccer ball, SJSC, in that defensive half of the Calgary NSD Saints. And the Saints now try to win a soccer ball, cannot. Still maintaining the touches. San Juan Spirits, 94 team, and Academy team, and that ball goes out of play on the near side. It'll be a throw-in. Throw-in now by Candace Hatfield. Hatfield's pass is intercepted and sent across midfield. Chasing it down is Tia Rowley. Rowley able to win it and send it back across in the Central now. Got a player there and got another player there, and that's Nikki Lopes. Lopes with a little time and space. Lopes doing a crossover and then centers that ball right down the 6-yard box. Chasing it down there was Mariah Nelson, and Nelson just couldn't quite get to it. But she knocks it out of play as she tried to get to it at the last moment as it was tailing away from the central of that box and knocking it out of play. And so now sending it all the way up to midfield, the Saints, and trying to maintain possessions here. There's a touch there by Olivia Petrus, and Petrus company trying to gather, and they do. Amber Corner sending a long ball. Trying to chase it down was Danella Castro. She's got a teammate, though, on a support on the wide. However, she didn't get to the soccer ball. It was taken away, but now in the Central they have it. And on it now is Caitlin Speck. Speck with a little time and going to draw it back for the strike now to the near side. Got a teammate there and gets support on the wide. An overlapping run that time by Amber Corner, but her pass was intercepted and sent out of play on the near side. 0-0 is your score here in the second half as we are in the 36th minute of the match. And they play 60 minutes, so 6 minutes gone so far unofficially on our clock, and dribbling with it down to Central, the SJS, and their pass is intercepted. Tessa Meadows winning it for the Saints. Calgary NSD Saints now on the soccer ball, but only momentarily as it was taken away, but then they get support there into space, and that ball was intended that time for Petrus, but Petrus never got it. And now after the throw-in in the Central, and winning that soccer ball is Correa. Correa's been kind of tough in this game, and she sends a pass, head manning it to her teammate, and that ball is knocked out of play as the defender has to retreat back into space and protect. And so it goes out of play in a far side touchline as you see a glimpse of the strip there. Las Vegas, Nevada here. The famous Vegas Strip as we are in the outskirts of downtown Las Vegas. And that ball into the 18-yard box now. And it's sent out quickly. Nice job done by Calgary NSD as they now have to retreat back to their own defensive third as a run that time by SJS and Orion Nelson. But Calgary NSD, the visitors from across the border, going to send that soccer ball. And it's Central, and winning it now is SJS, and sending it back towards the defensive third for Calgary NSD, the Saints. Into space, trying to win it there was Nikki Lopes. And got support from the back, which is pinched up. And a shot and a save. A save made by Longmuir. Shania Longmuir making the save, protecting the near post. And so now on that soccer ball was Petrus. SJS now with it. SJSC winning it, Candace Hatfield, and that ball now pushed back up out of their defensive third for Calgary NSD. On the wide now as you have Dessel. Dessel looking for a pass, and it was accurate that time towards the keeper. However, intercepted right before the keeper. And so back the other way now, retreating back is SJSC. And a shot is taken, but it is going to go awry of the left side of the net, taken that time by Kelsey Neal. 0-0 your score in this match. In the 39th minute so far, unofficially. Neither team able to put it in the back of the net so far. And recently, some pretty good passes and opportunities as in the second half. That has created some things a little bit for SJSC, but they have still not been able to get the real good quality shot at the keeper or be able to beat the keeper outright and put it in the back of the net. As it caroms off a couple of players there. Calgary NSD now a service toward the 18-yard box, intercepted at the top of the box, and now they do have a runner that time. It was Castro, but being able to save the soccer ball that time was Malassi, that is, Michaela Malassi, and able to send that ball up field. Dessel now on the soccer ball. Her service was towards Janelle Richards, and Richards wasn't able to win the soccer ball. However, it is on a run on the left flank for SJSC now as they have Nikki Lopes out there. Lopes has been converged on now, and they're able to knock it out of play. Helping out was Brianna Keel. However, they loop it in, and a shot and knocked away by Longmuir at the last moment. That was pretty close that time. Getting a little bit closer now towards putting it in the back of the net. SJSC and Calgary NSD, the Saints here at Kellogg-Zaire have to begin to stiffen up a little bit more as they're starting to get some pretty good services inside that 18-yard box. Dessel, Jennifer Dessel, teeing it up on the set piece. Dessel now just serving it up towards a player at top of the crossbar, and they missed that time, but a shot by Nikki Lopes. Lopes able to tee it up and then just took a shot. Did not want to pass it, just try to see if she can beat Longmuir topside, and it was just a little bit too high. So Shania will set it up at the 6-yard box after a couple of bounces, but there'll be a substitution for Calgary NSD from the far side. The Saints. And we couldn't quite see the full number there, so anytime we miss any substitutions in this match, we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Sometimes tough to see the subs that come in. And as play ensues toward the central, and winning it again, SJSC, and a service there. But right there in the space, the Saints defending and doing a fine job there was Meadows, trying to get it out of further danger. And now it's pushed upfield to Emma Gibney. Gibney now getting a strike. Gibney to the wide side there, trying to get a teammate to continue on, but she lost, and that was Rachel Sank, lost possession of it. Now into the space, there's Gibney, and it goes out of play. However, lastly touched out by SJSC. Now in the 43rd minute now of the match. They only play 60 in his bracket play match here at the Mayor's Cup 2010. Hope you're enjoying all the action, even though it's a 0-0 match here in this girls under 16 bracket play game. I'm Greg GK Porter for LangemanProductions.com. Check us out on YouTube. Got a lot of good action from the past, other tournaments. Going to throw it in now. The Calgary NSD, the Saints. Actually, they have a free kick, pardon me. So that free kick there, Cassie Huff. And that ball now all the way down, and a save is made. Save that time by Malassi. And again, Calgary NSD has done that in this match. And Malassi's had to come out and make the saves. But they've had some scenarios whereby if she doesn't come off her line quick enough, they get to redirect it right by her. And you see that in professional soccer a lot. And but the striker is so talented, able to do great things and be able to beat the keeper. Sometimes the keeper is able to make a great save. And a redirect that time as they had a good run there. And Danella Castro nearly trying to put that one in the back of the net. But it's as it was knocked out of play past the goal line, it's going to be a goal kick. A corner kick, rather. And this is Caitlin Speck is going to take the CK. Caitlin Speck. Service into the 18-yard box. Intercepted at the point of attack there by Dessel. But Speck has it again. Speck still on the soccer ball, protecting it from Dessel there. And she's got a teammate as she was able to get it over to Gibney. Gibney still chasing it down. She's having trouble that time with Rowley, who was protecting. And Rowley able to run that ball past the goal line. And again, another CK is going to be coming up. And taken again by Specht. So Specht is going to take the CK again. And let's see if she outswings it a little bit more than she did that the last time. And no, she decides, and it's Carol, and a save by Malassi at the last moment. Michaela able to go down and make that save, and that is the closest that Calgary NSD Saints have had towards putting one in the back of the net. They nearly beat Malassi, but now on a counterattack, a shot and on the side of the net. Brianna Kurtz, or rather, I take that back, Alexis Wallace, the same number on the SJS team, coming down on a counterattack. She just couldn't get it to bend and swing on an near post inside to actually get a potential goal on the play. But she had a head of steam that time. Good run on that right flank for SJS. SJSC. And now in the central. Mentioned player on Calgary NSD Saints. I believe I've been mentioning Huff, and I'm going to say it's Cassie Hugh. So please forgive me on that one. And it's going to be a free kick at the 18-yard box. It goes by the keeper that time. And it will be, did she touch it? If she did, it's going to be a CK. No, I believe it is going to be. It is. She must have touched it. And so it's going to be a CK. As you see, Nikki Lopes there chasing it down over the rocks, over there by the fence. And Nikki now is going to go ahead and try this corner kick towards trying to get one in the back of the net for SJSC. The Saints being pressured here. Nice bending ball, and the header went awry. It was the right idea, and they did have a player connecting that time, but she just could not get the header in the right direction. And so now their CK will not be like the last CK for Calgary NSD, who actually had the keeper go sprawling and make a save. 0-0 match ensues as we are now just at about the 50th minute. So not a lot of time left to go in this match, as the lights have really taken a serious effect now, as it is nightfall now here. And it is going to be a throw-in. Throw-in for SJSC. Which team in the last 9 or 10 minutes is going to be able to put one in the back of the net and come out with a victory here? It is knocked away again. Dessel now is going to throw it in. Jennifer Dessel going to get it in to her teammate, Nikki Lopes. Lopes, who just had a corner kick. Now it's service. She wants to switch it to Mariah Nelson, trying to chase it down. A ball still in play, and they still have it with Candace Hatfield. Hatfield pushing it up. Finds a teammate there in the space, but dispossessed now. Nicely done in the space and sending that ball across midfield. Looking for two teammates on the long ball, Daniela Castro. Daniela Castro and company, and it's knocked out of play. But a throw-in Amber Corner on the near side, from near side touchline. Knocked out by her teammate, and so throwing it in is SJSC now, trying to get it going again. Knocked down that time by Amber Corner. However, there's Mariah Nelson on the near side. Nelson, she have the lime cleats on the bottom there. Centering it, and got a teammate on the run. That's Correa. Correa now, Sonia Correa. Correa still, and takes a shot on the goal! Go, 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 go! La! Sonia Correa puts it in the back of the net, and we have the first goal of the game as SJS San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team gets on a board here in the last 8 minutes of the game. And it is 1-0. Nice play that time by Correa, being able to find the soccer ball and being able to put it in the back of the net with a quick shot. Remember, a few minutes back, probably about 8 to 10 minutes back, she did the same thing, but was not able to connect because the ball was too high. This time, it was not. Right in the back of the net. Now, what can Calgary NSD, the Saints, do to try and get the equalizer? Don't have a lot of time now. So the pressure is on. And, of course, obviously it's still on us, SJSC to try and protect it now. Here's a long ball. And coming off her line is Malassi to make the save at just the top of the box, nearly. She cannot go past that box and touch it with both of her hands. Both of these two teams know that. And here's a strike by Amber Corner. Corner getting it a pass to her teammate, but it was intercepted in the center circle now. And a long ball placed to the left flank there. As chasing it down is Lopes. Lopes runs out of real estate. However, it was knocked out by Calgary NSD Saints. 1-0. SJSC leading. Unofficially about 7 minutes left to go in a match. Coming in now for SJSC, number 14, Olivia Simpson. So Simpson into the contest now. Maybe might play it out here. Going to be a throw-in from the far side touchline under the lights here at Kellogg's there. You're watching girls under 16 bracket play here in Nevada, Las Vegas, or Las Vegas, Nevada, however you want to say it. And it is a 1-0 match. San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team. And there's going to be a substitution coming in. Or no, check that. There's going to be a corner kick. Corner kick setting it up is Simpson. So Simpson, who just came in, is going to set it up. And a collision there. No call, but running onto it is now Correa. But her pass is blocked. However, they're still on the soccer ball up in the air, and it goes top of the crossbar and over the top of the net. As Longmire again watching another shot that nearly could have dropped in. And at this stage of the match, a 2-0 score will basically be insurmountable. You really would have to be dominating the touches and to play within the last 4 or 5 minutes in order to win the soccer match. Best you could hope for would be a tie. But at a 1-0 score, you still have a chance to get a tie, and you still have a chance possibly to get a win. But there's not a lot of time. That ball goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. The visitors from across the northern border, can they get the equalizer? Unofficially, at the 55th minute of the match. Haven't had any stoppage time, so it's pretty close to being accurate. Which the center ref has that official time on his watch in the central. And it is now won by the Saints, pushing it back into the defensive half of SJSC. But running onto it is now Correa. Correa trying to get a run on the left flank there, but the pass was too far ahead for Lopes to get to it. Lopes trying to protect into space, and they do that well with a teammate, and it's now going to be a throw-in. Throw-in now. And the center ref says, hold up, as Dessel wanted to try to get it started. And there's going to be a substitution for SJSC as coming out Alexis Wallace, who probably won't come back in at this juncture. Coming in is Karina Rodageb.
Go white, come on.
So Rodageb into the contest. The throw-in. The only goal in this match by Correa on a good shot at a pretty good close distance in an 18-yard box here in the second half. As the Saints have basically played them fit to be tied for most of this game. But SJSC found a way to break the tie. Corner now will throw it in. Amber, which way will she go? Amber's going to find her teammate on the near side. A quick touch. Now they get it over to McLean. McLean sends it into the 18-yard box. The keeper comes after it and knocks it out of play. As they came right at the keeper that time, Malassi. And Malassi was able to get to it first and drive it out of play on the near side touchline. It'll be a throw-in by Corner. Corner into the 18-yard box again. And they are able to win it and push it out as SJSC. However, on it now is Wilson. Joanna Wilson now. Wilson for Calgary NSD. The Saints, her pass is broken up. And it is going to be at a 1-0 match as that ball was knocked past the goal line by SJSC. Calgary NSD, the Saints now. The Northern visitors trying to tie this game up. Service into the box at a central, but they couldn't get a subsequent touch, but they're still on a soccer ball. And another service, and that one goes awry. They're going to give up the chance there. About a couple of minutes left to go in the match. That's all. SJSC will win it if they can hold on here, and they're trying to get another fresh player into the contest. As Alexis Wallace is standing there, and Wallace will come in. So Wallace, who just came out, she's coming in for Dessel. So she's going to play over in that spot, the other side of the field. And head coach Joe Kohler trying to do what is necessary to preserve this victory here. And here's a nice pass, and here's a shot, and it bends past the near post. The ball bent past the near post, and it didn't have quite enough velocity to bend and get inside that near post. On the shot, Calgary NSD Saints trying to get a quick shot that time and sneak up and put one in the back of the net. But they just couldn't quite get enough on that one. I believe that shot was by Castro. And here's the Saints again, winning the soccer ball. Here's Specht service, but Malassi will be able to handle this one as it goes past the goal line, and it will be a goal kick. Maybe a minute left to go in this match. And SJSC is not in a hurry. They lead 1-0 in this bracket play girls under 16 match. If you're Calgary NSD Saints, you've got to win, keep winning the soccer ball and keep it in the defensive half of SJSC as they continue to do that. Now, on the near side, it is touched out. Who's it touched out by? It is touched out by the Saints. They have to win the soccer ball. You saw Joe Kohler looked at his watch, and that is a double whistle. He knew it was close. Sonia Correa, the winning goal, as the San Juan Spirits 94 Academy team winning it 1-0 in this bracket play match with the visitors from across the border, the Calgary NSD Saints. We hope you enjoyed all the action here from the Kellogg Zaire Sports Complex, and it obviously is from the place of Las Vegas, Nevada. So until we get a chance to talk to you next time, take care of yourself. God bless. And as always, save this one on the hard drive. Bye now.
It's February 13th, 2010. We're here in Las Vegas with the U16 San Juan Academy team, and we're going to interview a couple of the players now. We just got finished with our game, and we won 1-0. All right, so we're here with a couple of the girls from our team. Tell us about yourself, name, number. position?
My name is Sonia Korea. My number is 20, and I play midfield.
Awesome, awesome. How about you?
My name is Krista Osmi. I play outside mid, and I'm number 6.
Okay, so who did we just play?
Canada. And they gave us flags.
So tell us a little bit about the game. How did it go?
Very aggressive game. A lot of good players out there. Very challenging.
And I understand you scored the winning goal.
Yes, I did.
How does that feel?
Good. Feels good. I was at the 18-yard turn, had players on me, shot, went over her head.
All right, so what do you plan to do when you get back to the hotel? How do you plan to celebrate?
I'm going to learn the Canadian song and sing it.
Yeah. Go Canada, but San Juan, really.
Canada.
All right.
Thank the girls for you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot for coming over here, ladies. Anything you want to add to this little interview? Anything?
They were really short and fast.
All right, thank you.
I got something else to say.
Okay.
She's a good interviewer.
All right, here's a couple more girls from the team. So name, number, position.
Danny Bragg, number 20, back.
All right, how about you?
Alexis Wallace, number 19, forward. Oh crap, I'm number 28 right now though.
Okay, well, really, though, you're usually number 20.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit about San Juan. How long have you been playing for them?
Since,
I don't even know.
like, wait, let's see.
Okay, just say like 4
since
years.
like 7th, 6th grade.
All right.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so, and you're guest players for this team at this tournament, right? Tell us how that is, that experience.
You can go first.
All right.
It's a lot of fun actually. I like this team.
It's great. Everyone plays really hard, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. So, how was it? How was this game? How did that go? How'd you guys like that?
I don't like Canadian people anymore. Yeah, what the hell? Heck. What the heck?
We're gonna,
Edit that one. Yeah, it was fun and it was really good. Yeah.
Cool. So, any little last-minute comments? How are you guys gonna celebrate the victory?
Oh,
Heck yes. We got a
his
birthday party
over there.
Oh, nice, nice. Brother?
Yep, brother.
How old is he turning?
He is turning 14.
Awesome. All right. Want to say hi to anyone at home?
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Grandma. No, I'm just kidding.
Ow! All right, we're here with a couple more of the girls from San Juan. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Name, number, position.
Candace, my number's 4, positions, defense.
How about you?
Mariah Nelson, number 15, and wing or defense.
Janelle Richards, number 18, center mid. Jenny Dessel, number 2, wing or defense.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your experience in Las Vegas. Is this your first time here?
No.
All right. Well, how do you like your multiple times afterwards?
I like it.
Have you been to the Strip yet?
Yes, I have. Last night.
How did you like it?
It was fun.
You want to give me a little bit more here? All right. How about you?
Yeah, we saw the little water show thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
At
cool.
the hotel.
Have you seen any famous people?
I wish.
So, okay, any little last minute comments you want to add here? Tell us a little bit about the game. How did it go?
It was physical.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
physical
very
game.
Those players were
Physical?
annoying.
Physical?
I think we held through pretty good. I think it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we won.
yeah, we won.
We won. Any injuries anyone sustaining right now?
Yep.
Not
Elbow?
terribly. No.
Back.
And my back.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So, gonna go ice and whatnot? How do you plan on celebrating tonight?
Food.
Yeah. Sleeping.
All right, thank you, ladies. Anything you want to add now? No. All right. Oh, I love you too. All right, we're here with our 2 wonderful coaches. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Name, whatnot.
My name is Joe Kohler, head coach, San Juan Spirits U16 Girls Academy team.
Bill Dessel, assistant coach for the Girls Academy team here, U16.
How long have you been coaching?
This team, probably 2 years too long.
Oh, he's a funny one.
Yeah, I've been assisting Joe here for about 5 years.
So, any prior soccer experience?
Yeah, I used to kick the ball around a little bit.
For how long? How long have you been doing that for?
You did a half hour last time.
Yeah. A few years here and there.
Okay, he's being modest. How long have you been?
Kicking the ball?
Yeah.
Oh, I started when I was about in 6th grade.
Nice, nice.
That makes it about 35 years.
50 years.
So how do you like this? How do you like this team? This lovely team.
It's a very, very talented group of young ladies. They came out tonight, showed a lot of spirit, determination against a very tough opponent, and got a great result that put us top of the group. So they always pull it out when they have to. They're a fantastic team.
Any comments?
Yeah, well, I like the fact that they came out and put high pressure on a team that was pressing us really hard. They were very fast, in our face all the time. But these girls didn't back off for the entire duration of the game, and that's what paid off for them.
Do we plan to celebrate anyway tonight?
Probably with milk and cookies.
No gambling. We're in Las Vegas.
Oh, no, I was just going to do a crossword puzzle.
Sounds awesome. All right. Anything you guys want to add here? Anything?
Yeah, we're bringing home the trophy. So.
Yeah.
Yes, watch us in the finals.
All right, cool. So we're here with some of the coolest parents on our team. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Steve. I'm Candace's dad. And I don't know what you want me to tell you about. I'm vertically challenged, but outside of that, I'm very proud of the team. Barry, though, has a lot that he wants to say.
I just want to say I'm proud of all the girls. They gave great effort, and it's a great experience to be here in Las Vegas, watching the kids play their best and learning and growing with the game of soccer.
Who's your daughter on the team?
Mariah Nelson's my daughter.
Awesome.
She's the one with all the bandages.
She played wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to add here? Anything else?
I know that kid too, Janelle. Janelle had a nice game today.
All right.
The girls played an outstanding game. Okay, 100%. That's what we need. That's what's awesome.
And we get by with the support of our parents, so awesome.
Support our girls.
Woo! Here we go.
Yeah. I'm here with my wonderful mother. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mom. What's your name?
Liza.
All right. So she's here for almost every game. She's always here to support, so how's that?
I've never missed a game, and I'm so proud of you girls for playing so tough. And I love you guys.
I love you too, Mom. All right. I'm Karina Rodegib. I'm number 3 on the San Juan team. I usually play midfield. So we just had an excellent game and just going to wrap it up here. Sprained ankle, but thanks. Bye.